Well, hello, welcome to my video. This video series is to help men become better versions of themselves, be more confident, be more successful, and to be perhaps considered a Renaissance man. Today we're going to talk about being well-dressed. A Renaissance man is well-dressed. There's a book you need to read. It's called The New Dress for Success by John Molloy, M-O-L-L-O-Y. John Molloy, The New Dress for Success. If you can't afford it, go to the library. In any case, you need to read the book. It gives you a lot of information, very good information, that you will need if you want to be considered a Renaissance man. So that's your homework. Get the book, read the book. Then in future videos, when I talk about that book and highlight some of the things that I think are important in it, it'd be much easier for you to follow. So please do that. Why do we want to dress for success? Why do we want to bother considering how we dress? Well, of course, we want to look successful. A person should look at you and see how you dress and say to themselves, that person is successful. We want to look professional. We want to look like a professional person. And it also builds confidence. So if you're well-dressed, people will be treating you differently, I promise. They'll be treating you better. And that will really help your confidence. So dress properly, dressing for success, will help your confidence level. And that's going to be very good for any of the pursuits that you might be interested in, work or pleasure. Couple of hints. For one, I think you should always purchase the best clothing you can afford. The best you can afford. If all you can afford is Walmart, that's all right, go to Walmart, and based on what you've learned from the book, purchase some clothes there. But when you can, or if you can now, you want to buy a better quality. So go to a company, Brooks Brothers, or a company that sells high-end clothes for men, and purchase those. A cheap suit looks like a cheap suit. There's hardly any way to get around that. So as soon as you can, you want to buy clothes that are better quality, and the cost will often reflect that. These clothes also, they look better, but they also last longer. So you're not really hurting your pocketbook as much as you think, because a cheap pair of pants will wear out much quicker than a quality, well-made pair of pants. So consider that. Purchase the best you can afford. So when we think about how we should dress, we want to consider the circumstances. You would not wear a suit to a picnic. You would not wear a tuxedo to a baseball game. That would be silly. So you want to consider the circumstances. On the other hand, if you're at a business meeting and you're the only person dressed in jeans and a t-shirt, it's not going to look very good. Not going to be really good for your career either. Unless you're the owner, I suppose Elon Musk can dress however Elon Musk damn well wants to dress. But unless you're Elon, you want to dress more appropriately. Plus a little bit better perhaps. So if the people that attend this meeting, if you know that the guys are going to probably have dress pants and a dress shirt on, perhaps you add a tie, or perhaps you add a sports coat. So you're dressing appropriately, plus a little bit better. That again will really help your career, help your confidence, but also the people there, people you work with, will look at you a little differently. It's quite amazing what difference that can make. So basically, don't overdress and don't overdress, or underdress, I'm sorry. Don't overdress, don't underdress. Typically, underdress is the problem that you usually see. Try to avoid that by considering the circumstances and dress appropriately. Again, look at the book, read the book, and it will give you a lot of wonderful information about how you should be dressing for the different circumstances. So, if you're at work or in business in some way, I think you should dress for the position you want. The position you want, not for the position you have. So, if you're in a cubicle and most of the guys in the other cubicles are wearing probably dress pants and a dress shirt, that's fine. But I would like you to look at the people on the next level up, perhaps a supervisor or a manager. Look at how they dress. Dress like them. So you're going to dress for the position you want, not for the position you have. This will really be helpful for your career, I promise you. Okay, so those are some of the high points I wanted to touch on for being well-dressed. Please hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any future videos. Also, it helps the algorithm and it gives more people the opportunity to see our videos. And that's why I'm doing this video, to reach out and hopefully help men be considered Renaissance men. So please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like what we're doing. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. God bless.